Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In this video it's going to be my Air Tycoon 4 series. Now last time we managed to replace all of our MD-11s with the 777-200. So yeah, we got all those in now, and we ordered 4 apparently. What was that for? Oh yeah, that was for the routes of the 747 that I was on about. And I was going, oh no, they're losing occupancy, when I was still making more money than I would have done with the 777. Because I'm like that. So basically, if you remember last episode, I was kind of going a bit crazy over the fact that I was making less money in summer than I did back in like 1998 or something like that. And the reason for that was, in fact, no, it was 1999, because when I set up all those routes of the A321 and 737, basically what happened was, I think it was when the fuel price went up. Sorry, so if I just go and report. I want fuel price, and it's going up now. 1999 that would have been, but look at that. It's now, look how low it was then. Look how low the fuel price was then. Look at what it was back in 1999. That September there, as you can see where it says 9. I don't know if you can, because this recording is terrible. I'll get onto about that in a second actually. So, as you can see, it's pretty much rock bottom. And it was really low then. I presume that was a fuel crisis. What do you think? I don't know. But basically it was rock bottom there. Then pretty much at the start of the century, for apparently no reason, it went right up here. And then, look, that straddles right over. It pretty much peaks in August. So then the profit went much further down, because look at that. I mean, what's that? That's 400,000, that's 800,000. What did that go up? Like, God, I mean, that's pretty much 400,000, say that. What's that, 600,000 roughly? So it pretty much went up by 200,000. And then multiply that by the fact of how many planes I have and everything, and that cost a lot of money, which I had to spend on that. So it wasn't that surprising about that, and I was going, whoa, what's happening? And really wasn't I? And that was happening. And then I had the it actually went right down in January, pretty much down to the levels that it was, slightly above then, pretty much what it was coming out of August. It seemed like it went right down just in August. Then it came up again, and then last August, at the end of last episode when I did that, it went back up again. Not quite to the levels it is, but still higher still. I was going, oh no, look at the, what, it's not the fuel prices doing it. Yes it was, Ibirdball, yes it was. Because I'm just a bit incompetent. And there's a few things I want to say now. The first thing, which one do I say first? I think I'll say the stuff about the recording quality. So, as you know, ever since I started up Series 1 back with Debrecen in July last year, I went and started using this setup here, which I've got with the camera now, and as you know, it's crap. It's not very good at all. I kind of hate it, and I've now finally managed to order the equipment I need to try and hopefully record my tablet with it. I don't know whether my capture card will work with it, because it's AV not Elgato, like the guy said, but I hope it does. Especially once watching this tutorial on how to actually do it. But hopefully this means that the next episode, I'm recording this on the Wednesday now, because I can't guarantee it'll be here before Friday, and even then I'd have to quickly record it, then it'd take forever to edit, so I just want to record this one now, so then definitely after that it will be. I mean, it might even arrive tomorrow, but then I can record another episode, but I probably wouldn't record this one again. So this is going to be the last time, hopefully, I have to use this setup, so we can say goodbye to that. I know a lot of you will be rejoicing, because it's pretty much the last series where I'm using a setup which doesn't involve any type of recorder. We should hopefully get back to better days than those and because there won't be any grey screen. It won't actually affect the gameplay, because it'll be an external recorder. It won't be something that's running off of the system. It'll be something that's running from the capture card and then going onto the computer, so it's completely separate. It's just taking it off of there instead of like running on the system. So it should be. You'll see how much lag it is. I mean, you know that it's quite laggy now. I mean, look at this. This is just moving around. It will be kind of like mobs, and again, it'll be kind of weird to record. So yeah, so it'll be definitely different to the setup which I have now. So that's the thing with the recorder. But now there's something I want to get onto, which is basically about the gameplay. And the fact is that I've been wasting so much time in this series. Oh my god. Do you know what I've been doing? I've done an episode, like when I put in the Fokker 70s, I went and put in the Fokker 70s, and then I went and said, oh, let's go and have a look at what they were doing, because I put them in like January or February or something like that. So then I fast forward all of the turns into August, to our best performing month of the year, to try and have a look at how they were doing. I was completely wasting so much time in trying to do this, and I had done absolutely nothing. So think how much time I've wasted now. I mean, I was originally planning to go from putting in, what was I putting in? I can't remember what I was putting in, but I did something, and then I was just going to wait. It might have been, I was going to say the A330 was A330s, I don't think it was. I was planning to try, and I wasn't planning to do anything until I got the 777s in. And then that was when I realised, no, hang on, look how much stuff you've got to do. There's prime time to do this. You're just going to waste all this time without doing anything. So that's when I set up all those routes for the A321 and 737. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff today, so the one time-lapse thing per episode is gone. I'm going to be doing multiple time-lapses now. I'm not going to be caring about how my routes are doing. Just the next time I go into August, then that'll be that. And then that's when I can actually have a look at it and see how they're doing then, instead of just passing on the turns and wasting so much time. So we'll be going a lot slower in the series, but it will be a lot more jam-packed with stuff. This will mean that our profits actually rocket up, because I mean, I was saying about subordinate routes, and as you can see, like if I just go from, say, St. Louis, and so I've got routes coming off from there now. I've got all the routes in St. Louis. No, I don't want to go from New York to there. I want to go from New York, pretty much go everywhere. Then I've got Los Angeles, Vilnius, where I've gone pretty much everywhere. But then look at somewhere, I don't know, like Chicago. About 6 places. Let's look at Atlanta. About 6 places. Let's look at, I don't know, Houston. About 6 places. This is the sort of thing that's been going on. I pretty much just went on the routes which could do 747s, like Chicago to Houston, or Atlanta to Houston, or whatever, and I just didn't do anything with any of the other routes, and I was completely wasting my time with that. I was like, oh, I need to set up some more routes with the subordinate routes, and then never did any. Really didn't I? So what I am going to be doing today is I am going to be putting in a bunch of routes. I've just seen how much money I have, so I might not be able to do it the extent that I was going to do. So how much is it to buy 10 A330s? Because I'm going to be setting up all sorts of subordinate routes today, because there's just so many that I can do. I can make such a wad of cash. So they are $201 million each. So yes, I do believe that they can figure with my new cabin. They in fact are, so that shows you the last time I ordered these. Good grief, right, let's, oh no, I don't want the 1970s seat, 1960s seat actually, and that was, so just put in the new seat like that. So then we've got 279 seats with 104% satisfaction, so press next, so that'll be 2 billion to order 10 of these. Jesus Christ, I don't think I'm going to be doing that then. So this is the only time where I might actually have to fast forward turns just to get money. I think that'll be the only time I actually do that, if I just need to get money, so that I can actually buy a bunch of planes and then put them in. I'm not going to be focusing all of these episodes on replacing planes. I'll probably replace planes in an episode and then probably set up a load of routes with the new plane. So I don't think we're going to be able to do the A330 this episode, but I should think we'll be able, in fact, we'll be able to do that. In fact, no, we won't. You know what? Let's just go to 2002. I was just going to say 2000 then, but no, it's 2002. I just want to get as much money as possible, just so I can order quite a few A321, 737s, that sort of the stuff that I want to do. So yes, as I said, this is going to be one of the only times where I actually do have to fast forward a bunch of times, literally just to get money. But I'll just go through Christmas, get a bunch of money, and then we'll order a bunch of planes then. And see how much money we'll make at Christmas, depending on the fuel price. Yeah, that'll be depending on how much money we get. So I've got $1 billion. Got the CRJ 900 as well. So let's just go into the next term. And through the next term, what's our Christmas profits? 639 million, which is about where they should be, a little bit lower than they would normally be, but as I said, fuel prices, all sorts of stuff is moving. Really was doing that, and we've got some heavy snow in Boston and Amsterdam, but I don't really go from those places at all. And we've got the A318 as well, which I don't think I'll be using, really. I don't really want to be using that, so I have got the 777. Why didn't I set up routes with them, you idiot? Sometimes. So we've got them. Let's order 10 A321s, because I just want to show you. If you remember, I do that episode where I just tried to cover as much as I could in Europe of all the routes I had, and then I was like, oh, I've run out of slots in Heathrow, and then that pretty much stopped me from doing anything. Basically, there's a bunch of places left here. In fact, I don't know about A321s. There's a few A321s. In fact, I might just order 10 737s really, because there's not too many with the A321. It seems that, well, there is still a few, but there seems to be a lot more of the 737s. How much is it to order as many A321s as I can? I set up routes with them. So they cost 89 million. So then that should be, or 90 million. So that means I should be able to get 10 of these. So that's the A320, you idiot. Wow, you probably showed me on the screen for them. Right, not A320, A321, which actually costs a lot more. 10 of these, 10 of these, 10 of these. That is just, well, that's under about 600,000, how much we have. So let's get let's get 5, I think, because that should give us quite a bit more coverage. But as I said, I want to get the 737s because there seems to be a lot more of them than there are of the A321s that I need to do. Remember when I said that I was going to do some sort of like face-off between the 737-800 and A320? And you may be going, well, why have we got the A320 because we've got the A321? But in fact, the 737-800 is actually more efficient than the A320, so we've got 8.0 efficiency there. And the A320 is like 7.6, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh no, 7.4, so yes, this is definitely more efficient to have compared to that. So, right, let's just get this then. Do these ones have the new seats? I think they might do. In fact, no, they don't. Again, this just kind of shows you how the last time I ordered all these planes and the fact that I really need to get to be ordering them, because what's going to happen now is there's actually going to be a gap over a few years where we literally can just set up as many routes as we can, because we're going to be able to just do that, because there'll be no planes that we need to replace. The next planes that come through are going to be the Embraer Regens, but they don't come until like in 2005, until the E190 comes through, which is like what I want to replace it with. So how many of these can we order? Can we do 10? Yes, we can do 10, so let's order 10 of those. In fact, let me just quickly set up 4 routes with these 777s, but I won't do time lapse because it'll just be so short, it'll be pretty much not worth doing. So yeah, let me just go set up routes with them, and then I'll just come back to you. So there we go, I've now put those in. I did mainly from London because I thought there would be a bunch, but there wasn't really, so I had to go right onto the sticks to try and find a bunch of places, but I did find some eventually, including one which I set up, which I didn't know I didn't have set up for some reason. So I went from London to Sapporo, Qingdao, Busan and New York to Tripoli, because apparently that wasn't a route which I hadn't set up. Let's go into the next few turns then. So yes, hopefully I can actually order a few more A321s as well. And of course my voice is right then, doesn't it? Because then after we've done that, oh, we're nearly 500 routes, 400 routes even, because I want to order some more A321s, and then we can get some more planes. Or we've got the E170, so we're already starting on the Aegis apparently, but yes, I'm not going to be getting the E170, it's going to be the E190 that replaces the Fokker 70s. Well, in fact, I don't know, we'll have a look eventually when that does come out to see what we can actually replace it with, because that's the one I intend, but I mean, I don't know, maybe we'll change for something else, but right now that's not our top priority. We've also got the A340 500 coming out, but I don't really care about that either. Right, I need to see if I can get some more aircraft, because it's mainly in the US where I want to do this, because there's just a bunch that I need to do. In fact, no, it was the A330s I was on about, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Let's get the A330s, because that was something which I wanted to do. So can I get this? Just, I can just about get 3 like that, so yes, we'll get that then. So yeah, hopefully we can start expanding our fleet a bit more now, because we really need to do that, because as I said, we've been kind of stagnant on setting up routes for replacing all of these planes. So how are 777s doing? They're doing alright really, but yeah, as I said, 777-300s are going to be replacing many of them. I actually do want to see how, like, what the capacity of this, which is 414 compared to the 777-300, but I don't know, who knows what it is for them, but yeah, hopefully it should be more efficient. Let's just go through the turns here then, and then just get all of these delivered. We've got 313 million. So now, once we set up all of these, we should get quite a bit of money coming in after we do this. Right, yep, got all those delivered. So as I said, from London is where I'm mainly going. We have about 600 slots to do this, so hopefully this should be enough, but basically I want to try and get all of these in Europe, as you can see here, completely covered. I hope I can do it with 10, or at least get a significant chunk of what I want to do. So he says he has to go to London. Okay, then I've finally done that. There was actually a lot more A321 routes than I thought there was. I think I might want to order a few more, and we could do some more for the rest of this episode, I don't know. But I want to just show you the ones we set up. So that we'll do the 737-800s first. I don't know where the last one was that we set up. I guess I could be looking when I suddenly start going from London, which is about there by the seams of it. So I went from London to Ostrava, Aalborg, as that was pronounced, basically a place in Denmark, Hrodna, Porto, Palma de Mallorca, Belgrade, Vilnius, Minsk, Debrecen, not to say the last one. Yes, I went to all those places, and I shouldn't have crossed that actually. I need to go on here. Look how many A321s we have. Absolutely loads, don't we? So I want to go down here to about just past here, I think. Oh yeah, those are the ones I set up last episode, and here we go. So I went from London to Shenzhen, I think that's pronounced. Riga, not Shenzhen. Is that, what is that? Szczecin? I don't know. Something like that. Riga, Budapest, Prague, and Kiev. And so yes, as I said, there was quite a few more places which I wanted to go to. So let's order. Should we do A321s or A330s? Let's order more A321s because I ordered some A330s. Because I just want to stock on A320. I want to order more A321s just to set up more resumes. I think we do need a bit more coverage there. Because yes, it's a bit sparse. And in fact, have I changed the seats on them? Oh my god, did I order them with the wrong seats? Of course I did, right! Wow, just wow. Right, let's just get all of these then as many as I can. I'm only gonna get not even 3, only 2. So right, let's just go into March then. And to be honest, I might as well just set these up and come back to you because I've got so little of them, and I might do the same with this really. If I have so little of them, I might as well just come back to you. 15 routes we set up. We've got some more A300s. A330s delivered there. So in fact, let's order more A321s now. If we order them now, then yes, we can get more delivered. So we'll get that then, and get you, and get you, and get you. I think we'll only be able to order 2. And by the seams of it, yes, only need another 2. Well, that's only 4. You know what? I was going to say let's wait for them to be delivered. No, I'll just come back to you once I set up these A330 routes, and then we'll think about the A321s as well. Right, we've got those ones in as well, so if I just get up the A330 tab, I just did a couple of subordinate routes which I just found to do. So I went from Toronto to Charlotte, Atlanta to Boston, and San Francisco. Apparently I went from Atlanta twice, I didn't realise I did that. But it doesn't really matter, at least I am hooking up to a few more places now. So, right, now, as I said, we do have those A321s. In fact, we already ordered them this turn, didn't we? So, let's get these all done then. All of these coming in, and then hopefully... okay, why is the fuel gone up or something like that? Why have we dropped so much in profit? It's going to be this again, isn't it? Why have we got so low? Just have a look at the fuel. That's not the fuel. I want to have a look at the fuel. Please. Oh my life. Oh my life, yeah. Look how cheap it was back then compared to now. Yeah, that's the reason why we are just losing so much money. And plus we're getting loads of less travellers. Whoa, okay. Just asking, did the financial crisis start or something? Which I didn't notice. I doubt it probably has actually. No, the passengers just going down for no apparent reason. So get all those then. And then I want to... break free! I'm going to just go through the turn again, just so we can get all those delivered at the same time, and then we can put them into service, just so I can do it all in one go, because that'll be kind of annoying. I have me to try and do that. Why is my value going down again? I don't actually get why value's going down. Because I'm buying planes, I'm investing in more places. Oh, this game, I was going to say, creeps me out. It's weird sometimes. Anyway, let me just set up these A321s, and I'll get back to you. So I've now put those in, so where did we go with those? We're just going to the A321s quickly. Oh my god, we have so many now. We have 110, was it? I think it was. So I went from London to Odessa, Sofia, Bialystok, and Bucharest. Yes, we got those routes then now nice and hooked up. Yeah, we do have 110. Wow, we do, don't I? And I just want to have a look at something today, and I just knocked my camera by accident. I want to have a look at the 777-300 because I want to see how many seats it has compared to the 747. So it's got 520, and what does the 747 have? It has 580. So yeah, how are we going to replace that exactly? And so there's maybe we can figure the seats to roughly that, because if we replace it, I want to make sure we have this high capacity. as possible. Right there as close as they can be. Can we go? What are the what's the seats like here? Can we go to 31? How much will that raise the seats by? 383. Okay, and I keep on knocking the camera. Stop getting knocked. Really can. Business class maybe. We can do that. Mind you, that's only 384. To be honest, do we need that much business class? Should we do that? Because I mean, we've got that amount of the first class, so we can reduce it. We'll reduce it down to like the 2 little seats there. We have 414 seats on the 747. So yes, this is going to have to be quite the downgrade if we're going to be doing this. So let's get it so we have 8 first class, and then we'll have 8 first class, and then we have, what is it? We'll have 15 or 14. Right, there we go. That's going to be our configuration. I know it looks tiny, but I just want to get the right capacity. I want to be able to get the right seating. Well, mind you, what is the 747 seating like? Let's just have a look, because I want to see what sort of seating we have in it. So let's just go on renovation quickly. We have we have about the same amount of first class, but a lot more business class. So we would lose that. Mind you, we only have the 32-inch seat, and these are a 72-inch. If we did it to the same configuration that I wanted to do with the 777, what would that go to? 444, and then do this, 457. Yeah, that's probably a bit much. So, this is the thing. Do I downsize the business class, or do I just lose a bit of the economy? Because I'm going to I'm going to be keeping some of these in service. So yeah, like I think some of these will stay with the they'll stay until we get the A380, because that's going to be like the extra high capacity. But the 777-300 could be the replacement for some of these. Well, mind you, I was thinking about I think I shouldn't have put in the 777-200s. I think I should have upgraded straight to the 300. And maybe, well, I think I should have done a dual replacement maybe. Some of these could have been 200s, some of these could be 300s, but I think the 300, because I did say that I was going to replace some of the 747s with the 777-300, but as I said, if it's going to be the detriment of business class, well, mind you, like, how much, the business class doesn't really bring in that much, does it? So I think we could be okay then if we get the 777, so we're not going to be getting them now. As I said, I just want to set up routes now. I don't want to focus on replacing another plane, because I think I've done enough of that for quite a few episodes yet. So can we do some more A330s, or can we have that much money? I don't know. Let's order a few more planes then, because as I said, how much is there from New York that we could do, that we have left? There is a few, I think. There's a few more. I'll just show you the ones I got from London quickly. I think that might, you might be able to want to see that, because I showed you on the route manager, but I didn't show you how much I covered. I did a pretty good amount. There's a few places left. A few of them are for the Embraers when they come out. So these places down here. Oh no, that can be A321. But there's just a few places where I just ran out. I ran out of A321s and 737s. But overall, I think we are doing quite good in this market. So I think we don't need that much more, and then we should be satisfying all the demand around here. Whoa! Since when did that get so high? Apparently it did. So yeah, should we order some more 737s then, if we want to try and fill up the gap here? Because, well, I don't know, it's kind of a mixture. It's probably about 3 A321s and 3 737s that have the right demand here. That's the thing, but I don't know about that, because I really want to try and concentrate on the US market, because I've got so many places which I can do subordinate routes with. So, for example, if I just go from San Francisco, there's still loads of places which I can still go to from San Francisco with the A330, and then I don't know, look at Atlanta, so many places left. Then look at Detroit, so many places left. Look at Toronto, so many places left. Look at Chicago, so many places left. So yes, we're going to be doing a quite big expansion of this, and plus we also have the routes that we could do with the 747s and things like that. So yeah, we could start setting up routes, because look, this is just from Chicago. I could do more with the 747, and in fact I could do that. And you know what? next episode, because we don't have enough money now, well, we could do some more. I don't know. We could start doing some more long haul routes from the subordinate hubs, if you know what I mean. So just going from random places in the US, well, including Toronto. Actually, yeah, that's I count it as that, even though it is in Canada. But yeah, I just use it for the same kind of purpose. I want to get more long haul routes going. Because as I said, look at Chicago. I mean, that's good enough for 747 routes. I mean, I can be going to Paris and Rome and Athens and this and probably Moscow. I don't know, but there's just so many places where I can go with the 747. But I think I should. What I'll do is I will get I think I need to replace some of the 747s, but not all of them. But I'll be setting up a lot more routes with the 777-300. So I know it's another aircraft that needs replacing, but yes, I think it will help our airline in the long run, because these 747s, most of them will stay, I should think. Oh, mind you, they're all roughly the same age. Look at this. I mean, there's only a few which I put in. I think this is my most recent one, when I just found that, yeah, London to Toronto needed a 747. But apart from that, there isn't really that much that I could do other than kind of replace these. Because I mean, how much of this got left? What's 89 months? I do believe that's 5-6 years maybe. So no, I don't want to go on that. I want to go on, well, if I just go on this route here and then have a look at the plane, that will show me it's got 7 years left. So yeah, what we in now? So 7 years 5 months. What are we in now? We are in 2002. So that will survive until 2009, which will be when the A380 comes out. So yeah, I think that some of these do need to be replaced with the 777, but there shouldn't be that many of them that stay on. So yeah, I think that'll be the next episode. I will probably have to go through some turns just to get some income in, because this is going to be a quite big project that if we're going to be doing this, so I want to be able to get quite enough money for this, because if we're going to be ordering the planes like this, so we've just gone 777 and 777-300 like this, we have 308 million or 312 million, and in fact why didn't it save the seats? Should have done. So if we downsize the first class and then downsize the business class as well, I want to be able to get, I don't really want a drop in capacity. I want to keep the capacity at least at the same level, if not lower. Higher even. So that means we don't have to go that far for the business class there. So we do that. 413, that means one seat less. Let's go with that. So then we have about 10 business class and first class seats there. I think that would be enough, but the rest can be economy. So that would equate to 312 million. And that means I need 3 billion just to get 10. Wow, so, yes, that will be a quite big project, but I don't know. I think that we could start doing that at some point. And so we'll just replace all of our 747s with a 777-300, or, I've just thought of something, we could do the 747-8. I don't know. That's something which has come to mind. I don't know, because I mean, I want to replace the 777s, they'll be replacing the A350-1000. And then the 777-300, what would that be replacing, like the 747s? I don't know, because I want to get the 777X in, because yeah, that would replace the 777-300. Really looking to the future here. I always do that, don't I? So yes, I'll probably get a bit more money, just go through the summer, and so that we get a bit more money. Then we can set up a few more routes of that. Then we could probably do, as I said, a few more routes for the A321 and 737. I think they're just going to be some like background routes, I guess I could call them. So stuff I'm doing in the background, but the main thing for the episode will be stuff with the 777, setting up more routes of that. So we'll get some of our 747s replaced, but yes, not all of them. I don't really want to focus on replacing them. I want to focus on setting up more routes so we get a bit more income. I kind of want to break. Within the next few episodes, I want to break 700 million in profit, because once we do that, that means that we can start to get even more, and that means that we'll have enough to get to do our next round of replacements, because well, when we get the Embraer, that'll be nothing because they're really cheap, but when we get the, oh mind you, we could get the CRJs. That could be something that we do. But yes, I don't want to be able to, I don't want to get to the, when we're getting the A380 and I'm still making the money I am now. I want to be pushing further and further and further for more profits. And then later on, the A380 is just like a Rogue One, not the film Rogue One. Hopefully by the time the A380 comes out, we get that all done, because because after that, then we've got the A350, then we've got the 737 MAX. Well, that comes out like 2019, and then the 777X I think comes out a little bit later than that, so it's not going to be as bad. As I said, the major replacement is going to be the 777s, and they're going to be taking quite a lot to do. Well, in fact, the A380, we don't have that many 747 routes, but I should reckon that the A380, we will be using it quite a bit, probably not as much as 747s, but yes, we will be using it to an extent. Now, the end of this episode here, so yes, we'll get them replaced. I think just for now, well, I don't know. I was going to say I'm going to keep the 747s on the routes which I want to replace with the A380, but to be honest, I could just put the 777s on there and then swap them out for the A380 and then just set up routes with the 777-300s. Yeah, I think that'll work. So I think we'll get to work on replacing these 747s then, and then we'll I don't know, like. I just said that I didn't really want to do that, so I don't know. I think we'll set up more routes with them first, then we'll get to work on trying to replace them, because I think if we get more money coming in, then that'll make it easier for us to replace them. So yeah, and you don't get that much more money off of replacing them, but you get a lot more from setting up more routes, which will make like 8 to 10 million each. So yes, anyway, I've rambled on for far too long, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video if you decide to that one as well. Bye!